brothers and sisters. This is the Coach Rowe Show. I am Coach Rowe. I got my guys with me.
Who's that?
They're over yakking amongst themselves. My boy from the Iggity Biggity. My man Iggy. What's up, bro?
What's up, Ro? Ro Diggity Dog.
Iggy took me to some, what was that?
Oh, Liberty Station yesterday.
The wrong place. They had like 35 restaurants in
Yeah.
I couldn't make a decision.
So he ate it every single day.
Okay, yeah. That sounds like Ro. Did he leave a tip in every one or something?
He left something.
We won't say what it was.
Yeah,
I
please
got my
don't.
man with me.
I hope it wasn't brown.
Oh, hey, easy.
Just as short.
Iggy, he measures in that.
Easy.
Oh, my man, the icon. The community icon.
Wheels and deals.
Damaro Wheeler.
Glad to be here. Rotisserie.
And he was a little bit early, Iggy.
I haven't used that one.
Iggy.
Oh, you haven't?
He's like 30 seconds early, man.
Oh, no.
Hey, write that down, Big Al. Yeah,
I got it on video.
Dr. Tap, baby.
So, yeah, you better add that to his bonus.
He get his Christmas bonus there.
Cool. Easter
Yeah.
basket. With a little something extra in there.
Oh, yeah. Nah. There can be nothing in there. It's a stolen basket.
Hey, we got a special guest, man.
Who's that?
I mean, wow. I can't believe we got this guy on the show. He's baby icon,
Man.
little icon,
Junior icon.
son of icon.
Son of icon. Psycon.
Ex-con.
From San Diego, from the K-Hop, 2 weeks in a row, somebody from the K-Hop.
That's right. Oh, yeah. Darnay. Yeah. Shout out.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Damaro Wheeler.
All right.
What's up, D?
What's up?
Straight from the College of the Redlands right now.
Yeah.
I'm on vacation right now. So
Vacation.
Okay.
That's why we got lucky to get him, man.
How long are you here for?
I'm here for like 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
Woo!
Back-to-back weeks on the show.
That's awesome. Another hour next week, bro.
All right. We'll see how this first hour goes.
Yeah.
Well, Damaro was an accomplished athlete out here from San Diego. Went to Kearney High School,
K-Hop.
you know. But what was the early signs of Damaro being an athlete? I mean, right out the womb, he was.
I
You could
remember
tell.
at the hospital. When he was born, my first bundle of joy, he was kicking and can on, you know what I'm saying? And I said, oh, he might be a bomb little kicker, football player. Okay?
Came out the womb fast, didn't he?
So you named him Fernando. He's gonna be a kicker.
Fernando.
Come on, man. Francisco, you know. Come on, bro. You know how that goes.
Well, Damaro, what was your early signs? What, you know, first time you knew you was an athlete?
I don't know when the first time I knew I was an athlete. First time I knew I liked football was I had to be like 5 or 6 years old.
Okay.
Seeing it on TV caught my interest, and I remember going to Pop Warner games. You know, before I was the age of, I think it's 7. You got to be 7 to play. I was like 5 and 6. I remember watching the kids play, and I'm like, I gotta get out there. Pops told me, nah, you gotta wait another year or 2. So, yeah, usually at that age you just go run and play.
Yeah.
I was actually watching the game.
Okay.
At 5 and 6 years old, so I just knew that I wanted the opportunity to get out there and get on the field and have fun.
So finally, when Pop signs you up, you get on the team and everything.
What team?
I was out Balboa Raiders, of course.
Bravo Raiders.
Here we go again with them guys.
Don't tell me that they put you on the dreaded O-line.
Oh, of course.
Dreaded.
First year I played right tackle,
Oh!
and it was funny because in Pop Warner, you determine what position you play because like the first day, or like in Pop Warner is different. The first couple of days, all you do is run.
Right.
And then I remember getting in the line and everybody, ran a route. One line, everybody took a handoff. One line, everybody threw a pass. And then after that, we found out what position we played.
So you didn't take a handoff very well?
I did everything. I caught my ball, threw my ball, and I, got my handoff. I was good. So I thought I was definitely going to play like receiver or something. Who knows? And so, I'm playing right tackle.
Oh my gosh! What did they see? Were you a little hippie? Were you thick? And
I have no idea.
The biggest guy.
But in Pop Warner, usually you all race, and whoever won was the running back.
Oh.
And then the tall guy played the quarterback, and other than that, everybody else kind of just I don't know. I was 7. So.
Real skinny.
And see, also too, you got to remember your first year. There's other kids that were already there. You know what I'm saying? So
of course. Some kids
you got to give them their due. What I'm saying?
Right.
They already know what they're doing. Yeah.
Coming back.
Yeah, that. And some coaches had kids on the team.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
So of course they're gonna play something. They're not gonna play center.
No, they're not.
100-pound 8-year-old playing.
Yeah. So,
Playing running back.
but it was a good experience for me, and to my credit, I didn't cry and complain about it.
Right.
I didn't quit.
Right.
I just did it because I just wanted to play football.
Right.
After that, the positions started changing year after year, and I think at some point I played every single position.
Wow.
Through my career at Pop Warner, so it was good for me. So by the time I got to high school and college, I knew the game of football, just because I wasn't just stuck in one thing all the time. So
one position. Yeah.
It was good for me.
So what were some famous guys other than you that played with you in those years?
Famous guys? Yeah, man, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people that don't make it past Pop Warner.
Yeah.
There were some pretty good ones I remember in my days at Pop Warner. I played about 5 or 6 years. Some guys that were pretty good. Terrell Williams.
Terrell Williams
was one of them. Jamar Borhall was a good one.
Absolutely.
Sean Sivers played with at Kearney. A lot of guys up then ended up going to Kearney. Him and his brother Terry. Like I said, I don't know how many of them actually went on to college and played, but I just remember we had a pretty decent amount of talent running around there, and that did good in high school as well.
Right.
It doesn't work out for everybody like that. So.
Right. So then after Pop Warner, you was excited to go to high school, right? Get that going, right?
Yeah, because when I was at Balboa, we used to practice at San Diego High. So after practice on Fridays, San Diego High is down there, Saints down there at Balboa Stadium, getting ready to play or whatnot. Or after practice, you're waiting for your parents to come pick you up, and you're standing at the fence watching the high school games and the lights. And when you're a youngster, you don't really play night games.
Right.
So that was the big deal. I always wanted to play a night game. So I just remember watching guys that you saw play Pop Warner all of a sudden play in high school, and so you got excited to do that. So yeah, I was looking forward to it.
Nice. So then you go to Kearney.
Who
made that decision?
Yeah, I mean, look at it. Well, with Kearney,
down the street from the Who ride.
Yeah, I mean,
play for me.
You weren't there.
Oh, I wasn't there yet.
Yeah, easy.
So, first of all, second of all, at the time, Hoover wasn't doing too well.
No,
they were 0-10. Crawford wasn't doing much.
Right.
San Diego High, it was one of those things I just kind of want to do something different. I was like that. Even in junior high, I started getting busted out and stuff like that. So, Kearney, Kearney was an option just because I knew some guys going there. It was going to be something new, but I knew a couple guys that played Pop Warner went there were going to go there.
Right.
And it was kind of either that or stay local. And I just kind of wanted to do something different. So it was easier to go somewhere where, get busted out there, and plus, knew a couple people that were going to be there. So.
Right. You guys were pretty loaded when you was at Kearney. You guys at Sykes and.
Well, I mean, actually, I think maybe the first high school game I went to was the CIF championship, and Kearney was in it when I was like 8 years old.
Wow.
So, I knew they had a little bit of tradition there. So it was, it wasn't like they were, a bum program. They had some of, growing up, they had some of the best teams in, San Diego County history.
Right. They sure did.
Was Darnay there then?
Yeah, the first game I went to, I think it was at the stadium. Matson was the head coach. Camino.
Yeah.
1991 or something
like that.
Yeah. 90s.
That's right. I thought that was Darnay.
Wow.
And I remember that was the first game I went to. CIF championship, and Kearney was in it.
Man.
So, I mean, Kearney, a lot of people don't know about
Morris
Kearney.
was there too, though, right?
Yeah, but they weren't but Kearney was playing in the Division 1 game.
2 or 1 or whatever.
They played the last game.
That's what everybody know, that Morris was there too.
You must have went to Morris. Some days you went to Morris, maybe once or twice a week.
Come on, stop that, man. Stop that, man.
For lunch.
You say you do but go ahead and finish, but I just wanted him to know because he was talking about Kearney. But he forgot. Teddy Lawrence and all them was in the mix.
These guys are king of trivia, man. They get after it.
You got to get them Tigers some love. Come on, man.
I remember because
you wouldn't let them forget.
They, Morris was the warm-up game before.
Oh, the warm-up game.
That was the warm-up game before Kearney came out.
See that, man? He's been hanging out y'all too much.
Whoa, that was pretty good.
So that was my first experience. with high school, and I was always into trying something different, so that's why I went to Kearney.
Okay, so then Kearney, they didn't put you on the whole line there.
No, actually I didn't play like my first year. I just I after playing football, Pop Warner for like 6 or 7 years, I was kind of I'm not burnt out, but I just kind of just wasn't feeling it for a year. I just kind of wanted to just chill, which was weird. I think about it, but didn't do that. Second year, I wasn't even eligible to play.
Oh no!
Because I didn't, take class seriously as I should have. And then junior and senior year is when I finally started to play football again.
Wow.
So yeah, I kind of basically almost had like a 2-year layoff.
Whoa!
But,
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, so it worked out, and went to Kearney, played there. Senior year, we did okay. Went to like the quarterfinals of the playoffs. Played football and ran track there.
Okay.
After that, decided to go to Mesa because it was right there.
Right.
Played at Mesa for 2 years. And bounced around schools after that for a couple years in college. And after I got finished playing, that's when I started coaching at Mission Bay.
Yeah. Well, let's go back now. You went to after Mesa, you went to West Liberty, right?
West Liberty for
West
a year.
Virginia.
Played there.
Now this guy, he went to West Liberty, but he wasn't no regular Joe out there. He had some records. He had how many interceptions did you have that year? 8?
Nah, I think I only had 4.
4?
They had the record for like pass breakups or something.
Oh, pass breakups.
And then me and another teammate set a record for most like return yards. We both scored it was weird. We had like 4 defensive touchdowns.
Yeah. But he had 2 in one game, right?
Yeah, I had 2 and he had 2, so we set like a record for most combined like return yards, NCAA record or something. Yeah. I don't know. That's what they told us. So other than that, I mean,
he was a beast.
It probably probably no longer. I mean, at least I know the school record one is, and I think some dude broke it with All-American.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I did that. I was there for a year, and then I went to Alabama A&M in the South. Wasn't a fan, red-shirted. And then I remember calling you, like, man, I need to get somewhere else.
Well, who got you to West Liberty?
Well, yeah, there was a guy from my team at Mesa the year before. He was already there, so.
Is that Aaron?
No, Aaron came the same year. No, it was Don Smith. Okay. Don, he was a year older than me, so he went out there the year before, and he was one of the only guys that I kind of kept in contact with. So I was talking to him still, just hey, how's it going out there and stuff.
Right.
And they ended up recruiting me. That's why I ended up going out there. Again, I probably could have went somewhere closer to home, but I wanted to go do something different. I wanted to get on the plane for once.
The Hilltoppers. Yeah. Okay. All right.
It was a good experience for me going to see the East Coast, get to go see snow for the first time.
Right.
So it was cool.
Well, we'll be right back. We're going to take a little break. We'll be back with Damaro Wheeler.
Gotta go get your phone.
And Iggy.
Yes.
And the Icon. And Big Al on the boards. We'll be right back on KBLKradio.com. Hey, we're back. Coach Rose Show with Iggy.
Yeah.
Where'd the Icon go, Papa?
Nah, he's right there.
Oh.
He's right here.
We got
So, Wheels.
Wheeler, what's up? We got Damaro Wheeler here.
We got a stand-in.
From San Diego. Went to the K-Hop, Kearney High School. College football coach. But we're last we were talking, we were at West Liberty.
West Liberty.
Okay. Came back to Alabama A&M. Redshirted. Then he came back and went to Azusa Pacific, right?
No.
He had a really fine career there, I believe.
Yeah, I was only there for a season because it was my senior year, but I was part of a good team, good coaching staff. We were independent, so we were independent champs. I think we were ranked in like the top 10, 15, or something like that. Went to the playoffs. It was a good experience for me. It was close to home. Good Christian-based school, good coaches. I actually keep in contact with some of the coaches to this day, and a lot of the players I played with are coaches there and stuff now. So it worked out. So it was good. Good experience for me.
Pops, did you go watch any of those games at Azusa?
Yeah. 2 of them. I saw about 2.
Okay.
We actually played down here once.
Oh, okay.
And then one time on the way there, we had a car breakdown. It was three attempts, 2 successful.
That's good in baseball.
You know. Oh yeah, that's a
Good
hell of a
average.
bat.
Oh yeah,
667.
yeah.
You know, he played baseball for a year or two.
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
he?
Yeah, I played it once when I was like 12.
Really?
I didn't do too well, but it was something different, you know.
Yeah.
I kind of had fun, even though it wasn't. I just like sports and being part of teams and stuff. So it wasn't always necessarily about individual success.
Mm-hmm.
So it was good for me, met some people and learned some stuff. And after that, I never played again though.
Okay, so you played baseball, football, but you ran track, right?
Ran track in
At
high
Turner?
school. Ran track for a season at Mason too.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it's good. Now I actually coach track, so
Okay.
it works out.
What are you coaching in track?
Hurdles, jumps, and sprints.
Man.
So we actually last week or yesterday we had a state track meet for junior college, and we had a couple guys qualify. Had a relay team qualify. They actually got 5th in the 4x4 yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
One of the guys on the 4x4 is actually from San Diego. He went to Lincoln for a little bit.
Okay.
Andrew Wilson. But yeah, it was a good experience. We won conference champs in track.
Nice.
So that was the first championship on campus since I think 2008. Football won 2008 for our school, and then that was the first time in track in like 3 decades.
Okay.
So
Wow.
Were you a hurdler?
Me?
Yeah.
I think I hurdled a carne asada burrito once when I dropped it in the store. That's about it, man.
Hey, he should have left it on the ground.
30-second rule.
High jump some nachos.
So let's go back to Azusa Pacific, though. You know, a lot of these guys down here, you know, they go to a D2. You know, they D1. They want to go D1. You went to a D2, but you know, D2 has a lot of D1 transfers.
yeah, I was one of them. Alabama A&M was D1. So,
Yeah.
you know, a lot of people get caught up in that, which I get. I was the same way. I actually went to Alabama A&M without visiting. You know, I remember seeing the pictures of the stadium and Division One. Okay, cool. You know, sure, why not? You know, scholarships is scholarship. I get it. You know, somebody offers you a scholarship to, you know, pay for school, which is the most important thing. You can't just snub your nose at it, regardless of what division it is. But you know, I felt like I had a better experience at a smaller school than I did when I was actually at the Division One school. And it's not everything it's cracked up to be. It's a grind. You got to be prepared for it. It's not for everybody.
Right.
You know, for me, it was kind of good to have accomplishments there that I made it and got that scholarship. But you know, once I got there, I realized it was like, you know, it's not everything that glitters isn't gold. So you got to go somewhere that fits you.
Right.
You know, as a coach, and you know, I used to recruit and all that stuff. I was like, hey man, you just got to find the best fit, whether it's, you know, small school, big school, walk on, and whether, you know, whatever you're looking for, whether it's the location, whether women, major, whatever it is that you're looking for, you got to find that in the school, whether it's a junior college or a 4-year. So once you do that, it shouldn't really matter where it's at, you know, what division it is. As long as you're going to be happy, who cares?
I'm sure you had a lot of D1 transfers that played on your Azusa.
Yeah, we did. Our whole offensive line, I think, was transfers.
Wow.
There's a couple of us in the secondary that were transfers. So, yeah, and they got, I'm pretty sure they got a few of them now, too.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it was, you know, it was competitive, which was nice.
Right. And what did you study while you were there?
I was actually a communications major.
Okay.
At the time, took some PR classes and stuff like that, public relations. I was doing, you know, radio, video, or audio visual in the beginning, but then I, you know, actually changed majors once I stopped playing and majored in organizational management. Not exactly sure why, but I think at the time I was just ready to be done with school.
Right.
But, you know, at the time I kind of wanted to get in radio, television, you know, maybe, you know, I didn't know if I wanted to broadcast or work behind the scenes or color commentator or what. I didn't know.
Well, radio's for us guys who, you know, not good looking guys. You know, you're TV, man, all the way.
I don't know if I like this. I'm not necessarily a guy that likes the spotlight all the time.
Okay.
That's my thing.
But you got your degree.
I did.
Yeah.
I did. It took a while, but I actually got it. And that was the most important thing. That was a sense of accomplishment for me.
Right.
You know, because it's easier to go to school, you know, when you're playing a sport and it's getting paid for and all that. But once that's over, now what? You know, so it took a little bit of a grind and a little bit of, a little bit of push from people to, hey, go finish.
Yeah.
You know, so I did that and it all worked out. Here I am now.
Well, now, you went after your dream because everybody's dream is to, make the NFL and all that stuff. So you went to a pro day and did all that, right?
I did. I went to a couple pro days. We had one at Azusa. I had one here at San Diego State because I'm being from San Diego. They let me work out. Did well at some of them. Some of them,
You ran a 4.4 something.
Oh, I did. I ran that.
That's fast, Wheeler. That's fast.
Yeah. You get that from you?
Not compared to my 4.3.
That's 4 days and 3 hours.
Man.
So it was good. It was just a good experience.
Yeah.
Just trying because my thing is, why not at least try? You've been playing for free all your life.
Right.
Somebody you have opportunity to maybe get paid to do it.
Right.
And it wasn't necessarily getting paid. Just if I played in the NFL for minimum wage.
Yeah, exactly.
So it was just at least I tried. I
Right.
did that and did good at a few of them. I ran fast enough and lifted enough and jumped high enough to catch attention of some scouts. Some Canadian and arena and had some tryouts and got invited to some camps and stuff.
Right.
And ended up playing like Arena 2. I went to San Jose first.
Oh, SaberCats.
Didn't make it there. And then I was just kind of getting used to the whole arena thing.
Yeah,
it was
it was
weird.
different. Yeah.
It was different at first. So it took that to wake me up and kind of, just you're not just going to show up and be good and be able to make a team just because how fast you are.
Yeah.
So I was doing that while I was coaching at Mission Bay, actually. And then went and played Arena 2. I did the Everett, Washington, and then I was in Texas, Odessa, Texas, for a couple of years.
The Leathernecks, right?
No, the Roughnecks.
Roughnecks.
Ain't that Booby Miles country?
Yeah, I think
It is.
Yeah.
I did. I actually met Booby. I took a picture with him. He came to one of our games. Good dude. He was a cool dude. I can't find that picture, though.
Oh, Wheeler, come on.
Hey, no, how we know you're telling the truth? Then, man? You know what I'm saying? You got to have some evidence. Man. Come on,
You
bro.
don't have to believe me. Well, yeah, he was a cool dude. He was a cool dude. I remember him, and I just remember, he was more famous than we were. He was the only thing in town at the time, and everybody was taking pictures with him and stuff, and he was chilling on our sideline, and he was a cool dude, real cool dude. So, did that for a couple of years. I actually won a championship, which was nice. I think it might have been my first one ever. Coaching and playing a championship.
No Q Bowl, no CIF.
Nah, and then
Baseball, no Rose Bowl.
Nothing. That was the first time winning a championship, so that felt good. Did that for a couple of years, kept getting hurt my ankle and stuff. So after that, I just kind of started getting into coaching full time.
Yeah. So what was some of the towns you guys went to? The arena ball. That had to be crazy. Some of the towns you went to.
Yeah, San Angelo, Texas. I don't even remember. Corpus Christi, Laredo, Texas.
Did you bump into
Big Cal.
Big Cal?
I did. I played against Big Cal a couple times.
Big Cal.
Wow,
Is that right?
Doing somersaults.
Yeah, I one time we played them. I was hurt, so no, we played them like 3 times actually. I only played against them once because the other 2 times I was hurt. So one time we went down there and I didn't travel, and then another time they played us at home and I was hurt, so I didn't play. But we played them like I think it was 3 times, and I played against them once.
Okay.
Yeah, Big Cal, all the dreads, and
Did he put hands on you?
nah, he didn't touch me. I know him and somebody else had a few words. They had to be separated. So.
Cal?
That's you mean our Cal? That one? Come on, man.
Yeah.
Big Cal.
Yeah, Angel, Big Cal. Yeah, he's a funny dude. I just remember him and one of our D linemen getting into it. Like they had to be separated. I think somebody might even got kicked out of the game. I don't remember, but I remember after the game going over to the bus to go talk to Cal, and him and the D lineman were cool. They were chilling.
You're probably having a real nice conversation.
They were
where they were going to eat at.
Yeah, I was just over there talking to Cal, and then here come the dude that he got in a fight with or something, and then, hey, what's up, big man? Want something to drink or eat?
Yeah, let's go.
You know, big guys are. You throw food.
Oh,
in
yeah.
everything.
You forget what
Yeah, I
happened.
know about that.
That's their peace pipe.
Yeah.
Peace donut, peace
Donut.
steak.
Hey, peace soup.
And that's a good thing I think about comparative sports. You can be competitive inside the lines, but outside the lines, hey, what's up? Because we are all on the same grind. We all try to live our dream and just play football. You know, whether we make it to the NFL or not, it feels good to play sports again, be a part of something.
Right.
You know, so it was good.
All right, so you did your arena ball thing, and then finally, came back to San Diego, and you started coaching.
I was actually coaching before I went to.
Oh, okay.
So I was at Mission Bay with you and Iggy for 2 years, and then I went and played and stuff, and then football, like arenas in the spring. So in the fall, I was doing high school coaching.
Right.
And in the spring, I was doing that, doing the arena thing. And then after I moved back from Texas, I didn't coach for a year because I came back and, season had already kind of started.
Right.
The season doesn't get over until like late July, early August or late August or something. So I didn't coach for a year. And then I was just living in Azusa, actually, with some old teammates and stuff. And coincidentally, I get a call from you and a call from Stacey Collins. And,
Let's go crunch.
no, it was actually the opposite. It was like, hey, man,
diet.
Coincidentally, he was like, hey, there's maybe a coaching opportunity for you. So I was like, okay. I just actually got back in town not too long ago, but I think I just got out of camp, and I was hurt, and I was just like, I was kind of over it.
Yeah.
I kind of knew I was over it when I was in camp, doing stuff, doing drills, and I kept thinking about, you know what? I think I'm gonna use this drill one day when I'm coaching again.
Right.
And that's when I was hurt. I wasn't injured at the time, but I just couldn't practice and perform the way I wanted to.
Right.
And it was just kind of like, what's the point? If I'm not if I don't feel like I am where I need to be. So then I get the call about the coaching opportunity in Southern Oregon. So I thought, why not try it? Went out there, enjoyed it, and it kind of opened my eyes to the whole coaching business. At first, I was just kind of like, I don't know. College coaching, man, this is different. It's a different grind. You're up at 6 and you're not getting home till 8,
right,
or 9 or 10. And it's just like, man, I don't know how much film I could watch. But after the season was over, I came back home and I was just, working, and I would start realizing, I was like, man, I'd much rather be sitting in the coach's office watching film or doing something else than working this 9 to 5.
Right.
So then I went back in the spring, and I kind of did the back and forth thing for a while because I wasn't a full-time coach at the time. So I did the back and forth thing, and then I finally just moved up there and just went all in on it. So did that for a couple of years.
So Southern Oregon first.
Yeah, Southern Oregon first. Coached DBs out there and got my fix. Really enjoyed it. Met some good people. Learned a lot. And then one of the coaches I actually coached with, Stacey, he ended up taking the job somewhere else. And then a couple years later, they had a position open up at Central Washington.
Right.
And so I took that as an opportunity for me to get my master's.
Right.
Graduate assistant. Coached on the offensive side of the ball for the first time, which was good. So I got to learn a little bit more about the game. And also meet other coaches and be around other people and, kind of get in that coaching circle. And,
right.
Because a lot of times in coaching, when you're trying to get a job or something, it's good to know people compared to necessarily just knowing X's and O's. People are more willing to give a job to somebody that they trust or, through, secondhand through somebody they trust. So like my friend, I trust him. He says you're a good guy.
Right.
And I'm going to roll with him. So it was good.
So we've gone over in the show, Iggy and Wheels, about, the day in the life of a football player, in college. What is it for a coach? I mean, the schedule, your daily schedule.
Everywhere I've been has been a little different. I just know different places have been different schedules. I think it kind of depends on when you practice. I used to, at one school I was at, we used to practice at like, what time did we practice? We used to practice at like 8 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
Maybe a little earlier, but we'd be at meetings. Meetings started at 7, so I can't show up to a meeting at 7.
No.
So I'd be there by 6:40. Have your position meetings. Go over to special teams meetings. Go straight down to the field. Go to the field, practice for 2 hours. After practice, you go shower, change, work out. You get usually like a little 2-hour break to get some lunch, or kind of early lunch because it's only 10:30, 11. Get some lunch, get a workout in, get a shower, and then you're back in and you're watching film of practice that day.
God.
So you're watching film of practice that day, and depending on where you're at, sometimes it may take 2 hours, sometimes it may take 4, sometimes it may take 30. It used to take us about 2. So to watch a 2-hour practice, sometimes it used to take us 2 hours to watch the whole thing, depending on what you watch. So you watch practice for 2 hours, and then you got a game plan for your opponent. So you're watching cut-ups of, personnel, watching cut-ups of down and distance, watching cut-ups of, red zone, short yardage, 2-minute, whatever.
Wow.
And sometimes that'll take 4 or 5 hours.
So you don't just have a bag of balls and throw them out there and say, get after it. You have to do a lot of planning.
Unfortunately, there's a lot that goes into it that a lot of people don't see. So that takes about 4 hours. And then after that, you usually go get some dinner or something, get some food. Then you start game planning or you start scripting for practice. So you don't just go out and practice. You got every part of practice is planned.
Wow.
From, our stretch to our water breaks to what drills you're going to do. So I was a DB coach, so I used to plan 7-on-7 skelly. So I had to script all of it and then draw the cards for say it's 15 plays of skelly, drawing off 15, putting the defense with it. And then we'd have, team periods, different team periods. So we'd have to draw the cards for team periods, script what calls we want against those cards. And then, and also we all had a part in special teams. So I was in charge of kickoff return. So I had to draw up the scout kickoff cards. I had to make a cut up. So when we showed the kids in the morning, there was a cut up of what we were going to see that week.
Right.
So on average, I was probably getting out of the office like 11 o'clock at night. And then I got smart and I started finding out systems and way to conserve time. And it gets easier as you kind of get used to the schedule.
Get a routine going.
Yeah, so sometimes I wouldn't get out. I would get out at 11, sometimes 11:30, sometimes 12. Just kind of depend on the day. And sometimes I would get out at 10, because I was prepared. So usually the earlier in the week you're going to be in there later. But by Wednesday you kind of got it figured out. So you're out of there at like 10:30.
Right.
And the main thing about practicing in the morning, the best thing about, because it's good for the players because they get it done.
Yeah.
But for the coaches, it's a grind because you lose a half of the day as far as game planning.
Right.
Because normally the college football schedule, you play Saturday, Sunday you come in, run, lift, and watch film, and then they have Mondays off.
Right.
But since we practice in the morning, you don't have Monday to game plan and then Tuesday morning to game plan. You have Monday to get all your stuff done for the Tuesday morning practice. So if you practice at 3 p.m. on Tuesday, you got all day. So you got Sunday night, Monday, and then you got a little bit of Tuesday morning to get prepared. But if you practice in the morning on Tuesday, you lose those 8 hours or however many hours you got. So you have to cram everything in on basically one day. So that part sucks for the coaches, but for the players, they get it over with. The only one good thing about coach practicing in the morning is by Thursday, pretty much your game plan and everything is already set. So after practice and film, you're done. So sometimes Thursday I'd be done at like 2 o'clock.
Okay.
So, for a coach, that was, good. It's like, hey, if I could just make it to Thursday, I'm good. It's Thursday, I'm good. I can get out of here at 2 o'clock and can go catch a nap.
Right.
Go, run some errands. Because you don't really get to do that a lot of times during the season. Go, grocery shopping.
Right.
Go to the cleaners.
Yeah.
Do laundry. Clean the house. Run the post office. Stuff that you can't do because you're getting out at, 11:30 at night. So that was good. Watch a little bit of football, Thursday night football and stuff. Get a nap in.
Call your dad.
Yeah.
And that sounds like an exciting life to me.
Call pops.
Boy. Get up, look at film, go to bed. From looking at film, then go, I'm like, wow, man. When do you have time to let your hair down and
you
do a little
don't.
something?
You really don't. You don't get
Kick
a lot
it with Iggy and things, man.
Not a lot of time.
Crunch.
Not a lot of time during the season. I mean, it's a grind, and not everybody can do it. That's why a lot of people. A lot of people think they want to do it until they have to actually do it. So that was. And if you had a home game on a Friday, it was good because you had all day Thursday to chill, and then Friday you would just do like a walkthrough.
Right.
And we did our walkthroughs in the morning, so we get a walkthrough over at 7 a.m. Maybe have a recruiting meeting at like noon or 10 o'clock, 11 or whatever, and then you're free for the rest of the day. And then, but if you have a home game, then you're usually going out recruiting. You're going to go watch a local high school game. So you got a little out. You got like after the 12 o'clock meeting, you got about 6 hours to go chill, and then you go into a high school game. So, but if you had a away game on Friday, what you would do is you have a walkthrough at 7 in the morning, go shower, we'd hop on the bus, go to the airport, go from the airport, fly to whatever city we're going to, and then you go from that, and then you go from the airport, either go to the hotel or you go straight to the stadium. Walk around in the stadium, let the kids get familiar with the field, make sure their cleats fit, work and all that stuff. Then you go to the hotel, then you have a dinner, then you have a meeting, then you have a clap session, then you have a team meeting, then you have curfew. Wow. Put the kids to bed. Man. And then you wake up on Saturday, and then you got, breakfast. Sometimes, depending on the schedule, you may meet first. You may have special teams meeting at 8. You got breakfast at 9. Then you got a defensive clap or offensive clap session right before you get on the bus, depending on if you had an early game or not. So then you do a walkthrough or clap session at the hotel, and you get on the bus, head over to the stadium, get ready to play. So,
like I said, seems like a lot of fun.
In addition to all that, are you responsible for your position players for like academics or?
Yeah, you're responsible. You're responsible for their well-being, making sure they're staying out of trouble. You're making sure that they, they're going to class, making sure that they're eating correctly. You're making sure that they're watching film, making sure that their personal life is good. If they got a girlfriend issue, and then on top of that, you got to maintain a relationship with the recruits for the recruiting class. Right. So with all that, 10 o'clock, 8 o'clock at night when you're doing film, you got to make sure you shoot in the call to a kid, hey, how'd you game? So during your lunch break, you got to call a couple kids, or while you're breaking down film or writing, drawing a card, I'm talking on the phone and drawing a card at the same time. And hey, what's up, man?
Multitasking.
So yeah, with social media nowadays, you can it's allowed you to keep up with a lot of players. Shoot somebody a tweet or direct message on Facebook or something like that. So that's what we did a lot of the times, just to maintain that relationship, because during the season you're busy,
right?
So you don't have a lot of time to talk on the phone to kids. And with the rules, you can't really talk to them that much anyway. But yeah, you got to do that, and then on your bye weeks, you're normally off on the road recruiting.
Right.
You don't get to just chill at home on a Saturday and Sunday. Bye week, you'll practice till like Wednesday or Thursday morning, and then hop on a plane or get in the car and go to whatever city you're going to, whatever city you recruit, and go hit like 10 high schools, and then go watch 2 games.
Right.
Sometimes 3. I remember watching 3 in one day.
Jeez.
Hit a morning game and then hit 2 night games. Had to plan that out to where the games were close enough, and there was going to be people there that I needed to see.
Right.
So it's a lot of organization. You got to get your flights together. You got to get your rental cars together. You got to be organized, and I think that's what can save a lot of coaches if you're organized, or if you have somebody that can help you be organized.
Right. So you went from Southern Oregon to Central Washington.
Central Washington.
Yes. And then from Central Washington, you finally made it to Division I UC Davis.
Yeah, I was there for about 3 seasons.
Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, that's when we introduced. Or I got introduced to morning schedule.
Okay.
Davis.
Yeah. That's good for the kids, I think, because then they can go to school.
Yeah, it's a grind on us though,
Mm-hmm.
because now we lose. Like I said, we lose 8 hours of preparation.
Mm-hmm.
Because whatever you couldn't do Monday night, you got Tuesday morning to finish up anything.
Mm-hmm.
But if you got to have practice starting at 8, you got to have everything done by Monday night.
Mm-hmm.
Give it to the GA so he can put it all together and print it all out. So once we get to work in the morning, you got everything done.
Right.
Compared to if we were practicing at 3 o'clock, I could come in Tuesday morning and fix whatever I need to fix and add and subtract and do whatever and up until 2 o'clock.
Right. So Southern Oregon and Central Washington, good schools, good places.
Mm-hmm.
But then you go to UC Davis. Like, what's the difference in recruiting Central Washington and then recruiting at UC Davis?
Two different things. Mainly the academics was the big priority. It was a UC school, so you can't, not anybody's getting in there, and they don't have a lot of exceptions to it. You don't just, he's good, so we'll squeeze him by. It wasn't like that. You couldn't get in. It didn't matter how good you were. And it's a different type of athlete for the most part. When you get to Division I, it's a step up.
Right. So
you're looking for a guy that's a little bigger, stronger, faster than you would at the other schools.
You take,
on top of the academics.
You take chances on the D2 guys and the NIA.
Usually, but when it comes to recruiting, you're always going to try to recruit outside your range first.
Mm-hmm.
You want to go. Everybody gets attracted, just like the kids. They get attracted to UCLA and Clemson, even though they may not be that type of player.
Right.
Just like we do. We'll see a guy. I love that guy, but he's interested until he gets UCLA or Clemson offer him. Now he doesn't want to come anymore.
Yeah.
But so that's the struggle. That's that battle you struggle with. But you just got basically, when it comes to recruiting, finding guys that fit your program. Not worried about so much the stars, or he's not tall enough, he doesn't meet the height requirement. Some people do, some people don't. But I know we were always trying to find that guy that was that Pac-12 type athlete,
right,
but maybe been an inch too short,
mm-hmm,
or academics was a priority, and
right,
we had his major, and other schools don't.
Mm-hmm.
Or if he was 20 pounds heavier, he'd be signing somewhere bigger, but he's not.
Right.
Or the kid, in a year or two, he's going to develop. So,
yeah. Now, UC Davis, like, you played Stanford. And,
we played
San Jose State.
When I was there, I think we played San Jose State, Reno, Nevada, Stanford. Who else? I think that's the only ones I can think of right now, but Colorado States and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But along with your Big Sky schedule.
Right. Which is a great conference.
Mm-hmm. Getting bigger, too. Idaho's joining it now.
Yeah, Idaho's coming in there, right. Wow. So then you take a job as a D coordinator at a junior college, College of the Redlands, that enhances your resume, though. Now you're a D coordinator, not just a DB coach.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of a good career move for me as far as that. But also, one thing is, with coaching, it's always good to have a backup plan. A lot of times when you get in the coaching profession, that's all you do. Because I remember being out of a job and trying to find a regular 9 to 5, and all I have on my resume is that I used to be a football coach.
Right.
That don't always work when you're trying to get off the job.
Right.
So the opportunity to go to junior college was kind of good for me, just because not just was I coaching, I also teach.
Right.
So I'm, technically a professor. So that's teaching, some physical education classes and stuff like that. So if I ever decide I don't necessarily want to just focus on coaching and there's opportunity to teach that come up, I have a little bit of background in that area. And I'm able to coach another sport, which is good.
Exactly.
So I just want, it kind of broadens the resume a little bit.
Right.
I don't just have a football coach for 12 years. I got football, teaching, track, some different stuff on there.
And your degree.
Yeah, along with the degrees. Degrees nowadays are great, but it's all about experience too. Because I had degrees and I try to apply for jobs that, I got a degree and then I'm good. No, sorry.
Yeah.
So it's good to have experience in doing something else. So that's why me being a professor in physical education helps.
Okay.
Hey man, going back a little bit, growing up, who was your favorite Pop Warner, high school, professional athletes, football?
Like watching
Yeah.
I don't know if I have a favorite in Pop Warner. I remember watching Balboa play when I was young. I remember my homie Tyrese's brother, Lamont Kyle, he was pretty good. Yeah, I remember him balling. I just remember growing up, there was a bunch of players that I remember seeing, like, man, they're good. I can't wait to get to that level. You know, it wasn't just necessarily just one dude. That was just,
Remember D'Amico?
I remember D'Amico. Yeah. I remember. There was a lot of guys that I thought were good. I think Balboa produced a lot of really good football players.
Right.
Guys that I looked up and was like, dang, I can't wait till I'm, a midget or junior midget or whatever, so I can play. People coming to see me.
What about high school?
High school that I looked up to, and I think the best player I played against was Daryl Conyer.
Wow.
Bishop
That's a name from the past.
Yeah, I remember him, and I just remember watching film and stuff like that, and I was just like, this dude. I remember watching one game. I think he broke a touchdown, ran back a punt, and ran back a pick, like all in the same quarter.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Sounds
man.
like Ro.
Yeah. So he was a grade or two above me, I think. But yeah, he was good. He was really, really good.
What about professional?
Professional, Deion Sanders and Jerry Rice.
Right.
Should have said that fast.
Well, that was easy because you watched them every week.
Right.
Yeah.
Deion,
and they were good.
Yeah, I like Deion's swag. I like how he played and his confidence, and he was exciting to watch. He was like one of the first people to make DB, attractive.
Yeah.
Before that, everybody wanted to play offense.
Right.
Jerry Rice was just a true professional, and he was a perfectionist. And have an opportunity to actually see him and meet the guy, he was awesome. He took out the time to say hi, sign an autograph or whatnot.
Right.
Did it more than once, and was like, hey, there's no problem, anything I could do. So I appreciated him as just for the pure sport and him being a professional and how accomplished he was, of course, and his personality. He didn't have to be that way.
Right.
When you're one of the best, maybe the best football player ever, you don't have to be generous to anybody and everybody that comes up to you.
Right.
He just had that extreme work ethic. He was a grinder.
As a country boy. Yeah. He had them country roots.
So Papa Wheels, he met Booby Miles and Jerry Rice.
Oh man.
Does he have proof?
Probably not. Picture's probably gone by now. It's in my own memory bank.
Yeah.
You know what? But I do have you and Jerry, right?
Can't remember. I know that I think the picture might have been blurry, but
I remember. But I remember him and Darnay Scott.
Oh, you got
you were like 10 or something like that, and Darnay was at San Diego State.
Oh, I gotta see this. Yeah,
Captain Morgan himself.
The captain.
So football is taking you. I mean, you went from West Virginia. I mean, you would have never been all these places. If it wasn't for the sport,
sports and
Alabama,
sports and opportunity to go to school. I
Right.
don't want to ever leave that out.
Yeah.
At the time, it was chasing football. But
Mm-hmm.
most importantly, it was paying for my education.
Right.
And then, opportunity to play arena, going to Texas, different places, living in those different places. And then while I was coaching, I've been able to go different places
Right.
for different opponents we played against.
Right.
So,
And then recruiting, you're in Southern Oregon, you're driving all these through forests and mountains, and
I recruited the state of Oregon, the state of Washington, California. I think those are the only 3 states I've actually been on the road recruiting, driving, hitting coaches and stuff like that. So
now recruiting for junior college is a whole nother world, right?
yeah, it's no letter of intent in the state of California. There's no scholarships, there's no waivers, and a lot of these kids think that, I want to come here, you guys gonna pay for it. No, if I could, I would. It don't work like that. So it's a lot of phone, it's a lot of email, it's a lot of Twitter and Facebook or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Recruiting sites, and, high school coaches. I'm still kind of old school. I'll just call a coach. Like,
Yeah.
Hey, who you got? Do it that way.
JC's tough because you got to wait till kids actually graduate.
Well, they got to actually show up.
Qualifiers and
Well, yeah, no, but because the thing is, I can call and talk to them whenever. It's just more or less you don't have them until they actually show up.
Yeah, show
There's
up.
no letter of intent that says, "Hey, I have to come there."
Right.
So you're recruiting a kid all the way up until July, August.
You don't know what you have.
Yeah, because the kid you could be talking to a kid and you say, "Yeah, coach, I'm coming," and then all of a sudden, if you don't talk to him anymore, he
you know
decide,
why?
you know what, I'm going somewhere else.
Yeah.
Or they come to one meeting, never show up again.
Yeah, I've had that happen too. But I'd rather it happen early than late. You know, hey, if there's something you don't like about me or how we work and do our thing, then it's probably not for you. It's not for everybody. So.
Now, Papa Wheeler, man, you gotta be proud of this young man.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. Without a doubt.
He's done some things in his time, you know.
Oh yeah.
Young age, you know, he's still in the game. You know, hopefully there's another D1 job coming up.
Or you know.
Yeah,
I never know. I'm not trying to concentrate on that too much. I just want to make sure I do a good job at where I'm at.
Right.
You know, if an opportunity comes up, it comes up. But I don't want to just chase something because of the division. I want to make sure it's something that's the right fit.
Okay, man. Well, that was Damaro Wheeler. What's up, Will?
Who's your favorite coach of all time?
Favorite coach?
Yeah.
Pete Carroll.
Okay, Pete Carroll.
I'm talking about that you coached with or against.
With?
I'm talking about local guys, guys we know
besides
and stuff
Iggy
like
and
that.
The real coaches.
I don't care about no Pete Carroll.
I do.
Nah, Mission Bay was a good experience. Working with these guys was always entertaining and fun. And Willie Madsen did a great job. He was the right man for that job because he instilled a bunch of discipline and work ethic in those kids, and that's exactly what we needed at that time. And he wasn't gonna let you slip up. And he held people accountable. He held us accountable as coaches, which is the main thing. So it was awesome.
Yeah. Well, thanks for coming, Damaro. Taking time out on Sunday. We'll be back next week on the Coach Rose Show with Iggy and the Icon. Big out on the boards.
Week 2.
On KBLKradio.com. See you next week.
Hey,
Right.